City Chiefs parade shot up. One dead, many injured. This is before the shooting. Look at all these people that came to celebrate at a parade. One person arrested. Both the shooters have been arrested.
So the parade had just wrapped up and we had brought an Uber. We took an Uber so that we wouldn't have to park. We're from Kansas City, but we flew in yesterday from New Hampshire just for the parade. And we were headed back to the direction where the Uber had dropped us off when all of a sudden people started crushing forward. Everybody started running. There was screaming. We didn't know what was happening, but this day and age when people run, you run. And so I put my arms around her and we tried to push through so people wouldn't run on top of us. And there was a woman crying, saying something about somebody had been shot. Of course, it's hard to know, is it a singular incident or is there an active shooter? But we got pushed all the way up to Union Station where they had gated everything off so you couldn't get in for the Chiefs. And everybody started jumping the rails and pushing everybody over. We got inside and we thought that, okay, it's calm now. We're inside, we'll be safe. And we had moved down the stairs so we could exit back out. And I told my daughter, let's just sit down for a minute in here and breathe because we don't have a car. We don't even know where to go. And about that time, people started running again. And some girls were saying there was shooting, and she said she had it, which doesn't make sense. She said she had a hole in her pants from it, and that was terrifying. So we ran into a hallway, and a janitor said, come into this area. We went where an elevator was. We shut the doors and sat back against the doors, and we prayed, and there was yelling. And I didn't know if it was safe to leave, or so we tried to block the doors, and then we heard the elevator start to move. So we opened the doors and ran out, and we went through a side door, and there were officers. I've never been so glad to see an officer in my life.
And they told you to try to get to a safe place.
Yes, they actually brought us to a safe place. They said, we're trying to see what's going on. We don't want you to leave here. Go across the street. We are gathering a group of people. So they made us stay there for a period of time. There were easily 35 officers surrounding the perimeter. And then When they said an area was clear, they ushered us up from the downstairs, the belly of Union Station, and over to where the buses were.